Hi everyone. In my previous video I have completed the 2 preliminary missions of the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers campaign, which happened in the year of 3026, and today I will continue with this campaign. Today, as you can see, it's the year of 3028, and I have 2 days remaining to accept this contract. During this time, during those couple of years, I've been trying to salvage more mechs and to buy some mechs as well to build my inventory, which is actually quite impressive given the year. I have, as you can see, quite a few assaults mech, heavy mechs, medium mechs, and even some light mechs, which are important as well. Never underestimate some good light mechs, because a lot of people don't like them, but it's wrong. And also, besides this campaign, this isn't necessarily the most difficult campaign out there. I am also preparing for the main mercenary campaign, to complete the main mercenary campaign, because as I've mentioned in my previous video, I have completed all the missions, but the last few, where you get to fight the Comstar in the peripheries. You can see I have to start fighting the Comstar, but I decided to wait until later because I still would like to acquire a little bit more mechs. Not that I don't have any good mechs, like look at my collection. I have a bunch of Atlases, a bunch of assault mechs. My favorite is 7-D, and then I have 4 Annihilators, but I'd like to acquire a bit more of the Annihilators if possible. And also my pilots, I mean, I have a pretty good roster of pilots, a bunch of pilots who have potential of 60, but they haven't all quite reached that potential yet. I'd like to train them a little bit more, so for that matter I will definitely fight this Legend of the Kestrel Lancers campaign, and maybe even Rise of the Russelhake campaign. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I haven't completely made up my mind about Rise of Russelhake campaign, so we'll see. Maybe we'll fight that and then we'll fight the Comstar, but I definitely need to beat the Comstar before the Dragon's Gambit happens, because, you know, historically that's pretty much the order, the right order of things. Anyways, so let's go ahead and yeah, take this contract, and just, you know, so you know, speaking of my mech collection, so as you can see, I have some Stalkers, some Atlases, and also what's important, I happened to acquire the 2 Banshees. One I bought in the industrial hub in the House Davion region, and the other one I actually salvaged. A lot of these Atlases were salvaged, some of them were bought, and then also I got the 2 Kintaros, the best variants, 19B. One was sent by the bounty hunter, but the other one I came across in the industrial hub on Terra, which is the Earth, which is dominated by the Comstar. It's that market. So I bought it there. It's the best Star League era variant of the Kintaro. I've made a video on this mech. I completed the final mission of the Dragon's Gambit campaign using this mech. Please check this one out. This is one of the best mechs ever in this game. Not just it's one of the best medium mechs, but I mean mechs in general. One of the best mechs in general. This is this 55-ton medium mech punches above its weight. And then, believe it or not, but I've managed to salvage the two Marauder 2s. Where is it? Here. Yeah, one is here. It's being repaired. I salvaged it from the Wolf's Dragoons mercenaries, rival mercenaries. So I have one that's being worked in here, and the other one is being worked on. No, it's not being worked on. I think it's, yeah, right here, right here. And then also, as far as my weaponry goes, unfortunately, I don't have all weapons in the 5 tier level yet. But as you can see, everything is pretty much at either 5 or 4 tier level in here. Alright, well, I guess this is my stuff, all the stuff that I've got in here, so let's go ahead and take this priority transmission before it's too late. So let's see what this guy, Colonel Ardan Sortek, has to say. Commander, on behalf of First Prince Hans Davion, the Federated Suns wishes to extend to you an offer for a 2-year independent commission within the armed forces of the Federated Suns. Over the years, one of regimental combat teams have suffered significant losses at the hands of the Draconis Combine, which have left the unit's veterans suffering from exhaustion and low morale. A few years ago, the FFS sought to inject new blood into this unit, promoting up a promising young officer from the Davion Assault Guards, who has since been working at replenishing the ranks of RCT. But with the replacement troops being fairly green and the veterans demoralized and drained, it is High Command's belief that we need an additional injection of skilled talent to give some stability to the unit while they work to rebuild their lost ranks. Should you accept this commission, you will be put under a 2-year exclusive contract under the direct command of a Marshal of the Armed Forces of the Federated Suns. You will still be entitled to your posted MRB rates, with full combat bonus should the need arise. Contact us soon if these terms are agreeable. If we do not hear from you by the time our contracts open up, we will need to move on to someone else. We hope to hear from you soon. And then, of course, accepting this offer will cede travel and mission control to your employer for 2 years. Well, you know, quite frankly, of course I'm going to accept it. It's a fun gameplay, but from the financial standpoint, honestly, these contracts aren't as lucrative as Ryanas had suggested, from my experience. I can make way more C-bills if I just do multiple missions in some harder areas, like with the harder mission difficulty areas. I can make way more money than I will make by accepting these lengthy contracts. That's just, you know, just a side note. But, you know, it's a fun gameplay. Obviously, I'm not doing this for the money, I'm just doing it here for fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and accept it. And now we get to depart. Alright, another lengthy reading comes from Marshal Jackson Davian. Thank you for answering the call, Commander. I'm Marshal Jackson Davian of the Crucis Lancers, 2nd Battalion. You might know us better as the Kestrel Lancers. Colonel Sortek has informed me that you will be serving out your contract as an independent battle mech detachment under my command. We are glad to have you aboard. We need all the help we can get. I will be honest with you, Commander, the Kestrel Lancers have seen better days. My predecessor was posted on the border with Draconis Combine and suffered heavy losses at the hands of House Kuritas raids during this 3rd Succession War. While on paper we may still officially exist as a full battalion of the Crucis Lancers, the reality is that 1st Prince Davion is waiting our deactivation due to our current numbers. We've been aggressively recruiting to fix this, but I need experienced soldiers to build up a reliable core that I can count on to get the job done and train up our fresh talent. After seeing your performance up close during the Galahad War Games, I am confident that your unit is exactly what the Kestrel Lancers need at the moment. Although you have been contacted to us as a mercenary, officially you will be added to the Kestrel Lancers roster as a special operations battle mech company under my command. We want to preserve an appearance of strength to our enemies while our rebuilding is underway. Take your time to prepare your mechs and gear, then head to your nearest jump point. The AFFS will charter a command circuit to bring you to the Crucis Lancers home base on Mira. Be prepared for anything, Commander. With Hans Davion's upcoming wedding to Melissa Steiner, the AFFS has been put on high alert. We will provide you with a full briefing once you get to Mira. 13 days to travel.
Husband, in honor of our marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Lancers, we have been called to war. Operation Rat is a go.
Is so hilarious.
Our objective? To cripple the Confederation's military-industrial complex, to bloody their most fanatic battle mech regiments, and to take their territory for our own, thus securing our borders for our newfound alliance with House Steiner. To do this, all 8 of the Crucis Lancer RCTs have been called upon to take one system, the most vital planet targeted by the Federated Suns, the fortress world of Tikonov. Defended by numerous battle mech regiments, a vast network of man-made fortifications, and one of the most hardened planetary militias of the entire Inner Sphere. For over 600 years, Tikonov has stood as an indomitable bastille, repelling all who dare to challenge its gauntlet of defenses. But the planet itself is a prize like no other. A fully self-sufficient world virtually untouched by the chaos of the Succession Wars. Heavily industrialized with an astronomical abundance of natural ore and mineral mining that fuels a booming planetary economy and acts as the foundation for Tikonov's true prize, battle mech factories. Responsible for the manufacturing of large portions of the Capellan Confederation's heavy battle mech forces, and considered to be the lifeblood to the CCAF's war machine. Taking Tikonov and its mech factories from the Confederation will rob them of one of their military's most vital resources and add it to our own. But the defenders of Tikonov are among the most fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, many of them lifelong residents of the region. Expect them to fight with unparalleled levels of ferocity to defend their homeworld. First Prince Hans Davian has personally charged the Crucis Lancers with this mission: to break the unbreakable fortress world and claim its mech factories in the name of the Federated Suns. And as God is our witness, we will not misplace the faith that he has put into all of us. We will bend Tikonov and any other Capellan world that stands in our way to our will.
All right, so we've arrived at Tikonov. What a wedding gift, right? As if Capellan Confederations belongs to him, like, de facto. Yeah. Anyways, so what do we get here? We have some rare equipment, looks like. Should I buy this or not? I don't really use LRM 5. Let's make it 6 just in case, maybe for some light mechs to make it like into LRM 10, but typically I don't use LRM 5 on its own because you know, a single LRM 5 is stupid. It doesn't do any damage, it barely scratches anything. Instead, I would just replace it with SRM 4. It does way more damage than LRM 5. Anyways, what else is there? LRM 10. Yes, this is definitely yes. It's expensive, but I don't care. It's 5 tier level. I will buy it. And then machine gun. Well, I have a bunch of machine guns. It's easy to salvage them in harder areas, so I'm not gonna bother buying this. Let's see what else is out here. No other 5 tier level weapons. Let me just double check. Large laser. No, I have 4 and 5 tier level laser. Yeah, hate so much this tier level system weapon. Why don't they just make a single tier level and call it a day, just like other MechWarrior games? But yeah, anyways, let's see. Let's see the pilots. No, I have better pilots. This guy. Yeah, I have about the same level pilots. I just need to train them. Yeah, this one has a long way to go. This one actually.
Ready for action. Nice dropship, but boring as hell.
Maybe. Actually, let's see if I. Probably not worth bothering. Yeah, I think I have enough of pilots. I just need to train them. Plus, I will get some as a prize through this campaign. No, let's not bother. All right, well, I guess at this point let's just go ahead and take these missions. Yeah. All right, another lengthy reading from Marshal Jackson Davion. The invasion of Tikonov has begun. Over 300 dropships carrying all 8 regiments of the Crucis Lancers are continuing a high G burn towards the planet. Our flotilla's aerospace escort has just fought back the Night Raiders' deep space interdiction force, leaving only one more obstacle that we must clear before we can make planet fall. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying a series of anti-dropship batteries located on Tikonov's first moon, Doria. These batteries combined with the remaining Knight Raider aerospace fighters could do some serious damage to the Lancers' invasion force as they try to breach the planet's atmosphere. So it is imperative that we clear the way for our fellow Lancers. This war is just beginning, so remember your training, watch each other's backs, and do not overcommit your forces in this opening engagement. We will still need mechs at the ready for when we make planet fall. Let's show the rest of Cortis Lancers what the new Kestrel Lancers can do. Alright. So 16.88 square kilometers campaign mission. The second cruise has been tasked with clearing a number of anti-dropship planetary defense installations across Tikonov's first moon. This is the opening shot in what could be a very long war. So pace yourselves and do not take any unnecessary risks. Our real fight will be on the planet's surface, so don't overcommit your best pilots and equipment yet. There may be a greater need for them later. Alright. So I have a pretty good standing with House Davion, so let's take a point for damage, then 2 points for salvage, and then this is payout. Well, looks like I have... Okay, this is maxed out, and then... No, I don't need so much money for the damage. I don't think there will be that much. Let's actually, you know what? Science. Yeah, why not just picking up some airstrike? Because, I mean, what else am I gonna use it for? Because, you know, in damage coverage, like, come on, 2.3 millions. You're not gonna incur so much damage. Okay, so let's confirm this. You see, the difficulty is 40. It's only 40. This actually, these upcoming missions aren't going to be very difficult. So what I wanna do, I think I'm gonna just go there by myself. I don't think I need even any lancemates in here. I've completed way more difficult missions by myself without any lancemates, so why not just go there on my own? As far as the mechs are concerned, and I don't think I even need an assault mech to complete this. Let's actually, you know, put this aside into the... Yeah, let's just, you know, clean up this space a little bit. And again, I have a mod which allows me to save all the loadout in the cold storage, which is the way it should be. The game is way more enjoyable and fun when it saves all loadout in the cold storage. As a matter of fact, and I've said this in my video about mods, you shouldn't be charged anything for this storage, but you should be charged something, you know, not a lot, but a little bit for the cold storage, because it makes a lot more logical sense. But anyways, I'm not gonna get into the details. So let's go ahead and take a heavy mech. Or alternatively, I can actually even go with Kintaro, probably that Kintaro 19B. No, let's actually, you know what? Let's take this Marauder. I absolutely love this Marauder, and I wanna use it once again. Now, I've shown this before. I've shown this all-energy badass Marauder on this channel. I've completed the what's it called, man, the final mission, the Solaris Showdown final mission with this. So, as you can see, this is the year of 3028, and still the double heatsinks are quite rare. I have only 23 of them, and I use them in my builds sparingly. And this is perhaps one of the few mechs which I have in my collection that utilizes double heatsinks. Alright, so this is the build I used to complete the final mission of the Solaris Showdown campaign. This is Marauder MAD-3D House Davion's variant, okay? Before a better mech appears later in the campaign, MAD-5D, this is pretty much my favorite variant. How so? Because it replaces that autocannon, that ballistic slot, with another large energy slot, which I think it's a great improvement. Because I don't like, as much as I love Marauder, I don't like the idea of having a ballistic weapon there and some explosive ammo in here. No, I'd rather go with all energy, and I think House Davion has done the right thing modifying this chassis this way. I absolutely love it this way. It's a beast. So let's go ahead and take this build into this combat. So again, this is the configuration, and let's see how it does in this mission. I am sure it's going to be a blast. Alright, so ready, let's go.
Tikonov has stood as one of the Confederation's economic and manufacturing centers. Because of this, House Liao has spent generations and considerable resources turning Tikonov into one of the most fortified systems in the inner sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike forces' assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you're made of, Commander.
Alpha 1-1, Sierra 2-1, reporting in. We are standing by, ready to deliver the payload. Over.
Actually, they are going that direction, our allies. So maybe it makes sense to go there as well. And again, I wouldn't consider using PPCs in this chassis if you don't have double heat sinks. Instead, I would just replace them with large lasers and use single heat sinks. PPCs are only good here if you have double heat sinks. Otherwise, it's way too hard. Way too hard.
Target acquired.
Shame we have to destroy these installations. Planetary defenses like these haven't been made in centuries.
Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet.
Target destroyed.
Thinking like that is the reason humanity's seen 300 years of technological regression. All because of these bloody succession wars.
Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do. We can argue about historical preservation later.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, I need to start calling the airstrikes in here. We need to destroy specifically those orbital cannons. Those stupid allies are going there. This is so disorganized. They shouldn't be going there because they will get bombarded. Who's shooting? Just some stupid turrets. Come on. All right.
New target Blackjack.
So yeah, we have to destroy this
Now, Commander. Only tangle with the defenders if you feel you need to.
dropship arrays.
Without your silence, the
One
militia
is
will be
done.
stranded on this rock anyways. We have a long war ahead of us, so be sure not to take on any unnecessary risks. Anti-dropship batteries are active. Take them out.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
This one is done.
Target destroyed.
This mech is such a badass. Marauder is one of my favorite chassis ever. I loved it in MechWarrior 2, the clan version, and I love it here, the Inner Sphere version as well. And that's why I like this all-energy variant, because it reminds me of that with the clans in
I'm showing all
MechWarrior
targets
2.
in this facility destroyed.
Let's go there now. Looks like we have some enemy dropship coming in behind, so let's deal with those enemy mechs now, actually. Because otherwise they will be chasing us.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oops.
New target fire started. Critical. Target destroyed. Target
I
acquired.
need to stop using the standard PPCs and to cool down and focus more on the lasers and the close range kills.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, it's what a badass of a mech.
Target destroyed.
You know that one ally who left there should be grateful to me, because I saved his butt. Otherwise, those three mechs would have destroyed that Wolverine. You know what? Let's probably start using the airstrikes, because I have 2 of them. I mean, why not?
Alpha 1-1, this is
Let's
Sierra
just
2-1.
destroy some
Acknowledging
stuff
strike
in
pattern.
there this
Coming in
way.
for the kill. Sierra 2-1, out.
Because what else am I gonna use it on? You know what, whatever. It's not necessary, it's just waste of time. This airstrike in here, absolutely unnecessary. I just took it because I needed to use up the negotiation points.
Alpha Group, this is Sierra 2-1. Be advised, strike payload is ready and awaiting your takeover.
Let's destroy the mechs first.
Out.
Target destroyed.
This one is done.
Target acquired.
Hunchback. His hunch is done. Yeah, looks like this is it for the mechs. Something is flying out here.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
This is Lancers Command. Kestrel Lancers reporting all installations destroyed. You are clear for approach.
We read you, Marshal Davian. Return to your dropships and prepare your forces for planetfall. We'll see you on the ground.
Acknowledged. All stations, move to designated evac points on the double. We have an invasion to get to.
What? It's not
Destroyed.
going anywhere. But Igor took a lot of beating.
Target destroyed.
Looks like I'm gonna damage my legs if I jump off this cliff. But you know what? I don't care. Whatever. Let's actually use this as stairs in here to get down there. Alright. Should be good enough.
We've got you, Commander. Mount up and prepare for a hard burn out of here. Marshal Davion wants us planetside with the rest of the Lancers ASAP.
You know, those aircraft and helicopters here are kind of stupid. And the sounds, because the moon doesn't have the atmosphere. There is no air. There shouldn't be any explosion sounds or let alone helicopters flying. Let's see, is this a good vindicator? There are some better ones. Yeah, nothing much to pick up, I will just sell it. A solid opening, Salvo, but this war is just getting started. Doria was manned mostly by planetary militia. While they might have been some of the toughest militia in the inner sphere, they still don't hold a candle to the hardened CCAF regiments that call Tikonov their home. Always assume the next fight is going to be tougher than the last, and that it will come sooner than you think. So be sure to pace yourself and your personnel out there. Our next operation is scheduled to commence in 15 days if your mechs are in need of repair. Be sure to get your techs started on them immediately, even if they won't be ready for your next deployment. Getting their repairs in the queue might be the difference between life and death in the coming month of this campaign. Always remember, Operation RIT will not be a sprint. It's going to be a marathon. So never overcommit to a single battle if it means that we will lose the war. Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, let's sell this Vindicator right away. I don't need this variant. There are some better ones. Yeah, no serious damages, just a superficial armor damage. So let's go ahead and take the next mission. Oh man, another lengthy reading here to do. I will provide some timestamps so you could skip this stuff. Kestrel Lancers, thanks to your valiant efforts on Dorian, the entirety of the Crucis Lancers were able to make planetfall with minimal casualties. Since making planetfall, we have learned that the Capellan Confederation Strategic Military Director Pavel Ridzik is presently on Tikonov leading the Capellan Defenders. This bodes incredibly well for our war efforts, as capturing or eliminating Ridzik could end this war before it even starts. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. The Crucis Lancers' next objective is to take control of major population centers. And most importantly, secure Tikonov's numerous spaceports on the planet. The 6th and 8th Crucis will be assigned to take the capital of Tikograd. The 7th is dropping to secure the primary earthworks limited battle mech factories, while the remaining Crucis Lancers units will fan out and take other major population centers around the planet. The Kestrel Lancers have been assigned to take the mining town of Gizhida, located high in the Kazan mountain range. Although it is a small township compared to other major population centers, it is an important one, as it remains close to major mineral mining operations and has an active spaceport located nearby that is used to ship refined materials of planet. No spaceport is too minor when it comes to planetary conquest, so despite its size, it is still heavily defended. MIIO intelligence estimates that the entirety of the Ariana Grenadiers has been set to garrison Gizhida and its surrounding area. The Crucis Lancers aerospace wing plans on bombarding the Grenadiers while they are in the open, which will force them to pull back into the city itself. The Kestrel Lancers will then move on Gizhida and clean out whatever Grenadier forces remain after the aerospace jokes are done with them. Our assault will commence in 2 weeks. Prepare for your forces appropriately. Alright, wow, that's quite a reading right there. 17.44 kilometers, the combat area. It's forest summer, it's no longer on a moon. Our air wing reports heavy losses on the Ariana Grenadiers. They estimate around a company's worth of survivors have fled into our objective, the city of Gishiga. Sorry. We are tasked with clearing them out and taking control of the city. Elements of the planetary militia are supporting the grenadiers in system, but we anticipate that they will surrender if we eliminate the grenadiers. Alright, let's go ahead and start the fight. Now we've got to max it out. Yeah, we can't take any air strikes this time. And I guess, yeah, what else is there to take? Alright. So it starts in 15 days, and Marauder is being worked on. It's probably like a one-day repair, right? Let's see. Work orders. Yeah, it's only like 1 day. You know what? Let's actually take some other heavy mech. You know what? Let's take one of these Warhammers. We've done Marauders. Let's now take the Warhammer. This is one of the most common variants you come across. WHM-6R. So here is my early in-campaign loadout. So this is, let's see, the default loadout, right? So this is what it originally comes in the stack. This isn't enough of heat sinks to cool it down, these two PPCs. So here is what I've done, and it's also the legs are heavily under armored. So here is what I've done. I've replaced, this is my budget build. I've shown this on this channel before. I've completed the final mission of the Dragon's Gambit using these ones. Except there I had SRM4 instead of SRM2. But here I've decided to go with the SRM2, so I could take even more single hit sinks to cool it down, because I really want to maintain a good firing rate. It's very, very important for me. So for that matter, I'm just taking as many single hit sinks as I can, because remember, this is early in campaign and I don't have a whole lot of double hit sinks, so I use them sparingly and I reserve them only for special builds like that Marauder that I've shown you. So this is my budget Warhammer build, which I like. Let's go ahead and take it to this mission and see how it does. And once again, I am not gonna be taking any LANCEMATES with me. I will just go there by myself, because the difficulty is only 60, and as you can see, I'm heavily under-tonnaged. 70 tons out of allowable 250, so let's see if I will manage it. I'm sure it's not gonna be a problem. Let me just quickly double check the weapon groupings, because sometimes the weapon groups get messed up. Let me just address this right away. Yes, I want machine guns to be firing at the same time with the medium lasers, because it's the same range. I have a mod which increases machine gun range to the medium lasers, which is the way it should be. Not like a small lasers, but medium lasers. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this mission and see how it does. Yeah, we'll wait.
Attention, prepare for battle mech departure. Warning, hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems online.
Each of the Crucis Lancers regiments have been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system, while the 6th and 8th Crucis RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tikograd. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Gizhiga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces. So we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikonov militia to surrender, so Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
It's another Warhammer. It's different variant though.
Target acquired.
Gonna go after the legs since they're heavily under armor.
Commander, it looks like that mech had some valuables on it. Go over and pick it up. Let's see if there's anything we can use. Always good to restock on ammo.
Who's shooting at me?
Target acquired.
Another turret?
Target destroyed.
Okay,
Isn't it
needs
against
to
the
go to
Ares
the next
conventions to attack
waypoint.
cities housing civilian populations?
The Ares conventions were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War. And even if they were still ratified, the Grenadiers taking refuge in the city would still constitute a military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work. But in this case, the Grenadiers are forcing our hand. If we crush their main body, the hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, so it's anyone's guess as to what they will do. Let's hope their compassion for their people exceeds their desire to draw out this engagement any longer.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, this Warhammer is a badass. I've shown this build before in the final mission of the Dragon's Gambit campaign, but I think the downgrade from SRM4 to SRM2 makes it even better because it doesn't overheat as much. Okay, looks like now I will be just completely on my own. Those allies are left behind.
New target Griffin.
Okay, here they are. I will let
Target
them
acquired.
come out here because I don't wanna.
We've made contact with the Grenadiers. They are using the inner city as cover. All Lancer forces, advance into the city and flush them out.
I will let them come out here. So I don't wanna get stuck
Target
in between the buildings.
incoming missile.
Okay, this one is gone. Ah, he's here already. Okay. Let's target his right shoulder.
Grenadier forces are showing losses. Let's keep the momentum up.
Critical. Target destroyed.
I'm showing half of all primary targets have been destroyed. Keep it up.
Needs to cool down a little bit. There should Few more targets in there. Ah, I think I just saw someone over there.
New target, Shadowhawk. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target, Phoenix Hawk.
Grenadier forces, you have fought bravely for your cause, but the battle is lost. Surrender and no further harm will come to you or Gizhiga.
Do you take us for fools? You, the dogs of that coward, Hans Davion, who extended the hands of friendship and unity only to gloat about the conquest of our nation and his wedding. After what he did, no self-respecting capellan will ever again personalize your Federation's views, especially the words of a Davion like you.
Very well. Have it your way. Kestrel Lancers, finish the fight.
Target destroyed.
Stupid urban mech. So I guess I should go through the waypoint now, so I don't want to crash the buildings.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Whatever, there isn't any good salvage in these areas. So there has to be another mech somewhere out here. Oops. I'm not seeing any enemies, so there is one more thing to destroy. Come on. I see some fight going on, but nothing so far has appeared on my radar. Who is he fighting? Is there something out there or what?
New target, quick draw.
Ah, okay, finally something.
Target destroyed.
That was easy. Okay, so what's next?
Ariana Grenadier forces have been neutralized. Commander, secure your position and prepare to receive relief forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments meet with similar success.
Anyways, let's... Maybe if we have to... Ah, okay, that's it. Whatever. Yeah, I think I will take this Warhammer. That's another good variant. Then I would have to pay for extra salvage. Maybe next time this. Yeah, actually I had some ideas about this Jenner. This -F variant. I think I'm gonna take this one. Because I wanna try it. I haven't piloted Jenner all that much in this game. I piloted it a lot in MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. I got kinda sick of it. But I wanna see what I can get out of it in this game. Let's go ahead. Actually, let me check out some Cantina jobs. So I haven't unlocked all the Cantina yet. I did unlock some of this, and the 3 of them are about to unlock. So I need to collect some equipment, I need to hunt down some mechs, and I need to collect some treasure. So what jobs do they offer? Collect Marauder. Well, I don't need to collect any more mechs, thank God. No, and I'm not gonna give them my Marauder, no way. Even though they actually offer 3 double hit sinks, but no, I really value my Marauder. Medium rifle and I don't think I can do these jobs while on this contract. I need to be able to travel, and then yeah, this is hard to come by, so we'll wait until something more manageable. No, not these jobs. Okay, let's go ahead and set everything to repair. Yeah, once again, just an armor damage. No components were lost. And then this Junior. I was always wondering about this variant. This one doesn't have the SRM. It's just an all energy. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I will do this later. Yeah, and I will strip it of everything. No time to bother with this now. Some other time. Let's actually declutter everything in here. Let's save the loadout, and then let's save the loadout. I think I will do some other mech later. So mission briefing. Let's see what the next mission is. Once again, this Marshall Jackson Davion and another lengthy reading. Oh boy. Kestrel Lancers, I have an important announcement. Last night we received word that Pavel Ridzik has abandoned Tikonov. The 6th, 7th and 8th cruises attempted to capture him, but bad weather prevented the aerospace wings from being able to pursue Ridzik's dropship as he fled the system. Across Tikonov, coordinated resistance to our invasion is beginning to break apart. Remaining CCAF units are fleeing into the wilderness, unable to get into their dropship now that we have firm control over all of Tikonov's spaceports. The capital of Tikograd is in talks with AFFSS command to negotiate terms of surrender for the city and many of the major civilian population centers on Tikonov. We are hoping that they will help us broker a surrender from the remaining CCAF forces now trapped on Tikonov. But that time, the trapped CCAF forces remain a threat. While our Blitzkrieg worked at disrupting their defenses and taking firm control of the system's spaceports, it also allowed for large numbers of Confederation forces to withdraw into the wilderness, where they will undoubtedly regroup en masse. Thanks to the efforts of 7th cruises and their liberation of the head earthquake limited facilities in Tikograd, we were able to identify a hidden earthworks mech production facility deep in the Kazan mountain range, less than 600 clicks south of our current position. Our liaison with the Ministry of Formation, Intelligence and Operations believes that this will be where the CCAF guerrillas will make an attempt to regroup their forces. As the closest unit stationed near this hidden facility, command wants the Kestrel Lancers to move against this installation and capture it before the CCAF are allowed to fortify their position and resupply. Taking this facility should cut the legs out from the remaining Confederation forces in system to be sure to bring the biggest mechs you can muster in time for this fight. We will be moving against the facility shortly. Finish the fight strong, Lancers. Blah 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 blah. Okay, another blah blah blah. CCAF forces are regrouping at Hidden Earthquake Limited Production Facility in the Kazan mountain range. Command has changed the Kestrel Lancers with capturing this facility and clearing out any hostile Liao forces in the area. Be sure to use your time to prep the biggest, toughest mechs you can field by operation date. The CCAF forces will be treating this as their final stand. Okay, so this is a very small combat area, and this mission, as far as I can remember, is you have to capture and secure the factory, and you have to ensure that you don't damage that factory. You have to preserve as much of it as possible. So for that matter, what I'm gonna do, I will take some assault mech, which can devastate and obliterate enemies at a close range, possibly without causing too much of the collateral damage. So for that matter, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in an Atlas. I've been actually thinking about this a lot, because that mission is actually one of my favorite missions of this campaign. It's quite adventurous, so for that matter I will just take this Atlas. And again, this is early in campaign, sort of like budget build. I had to go from the original LRM-20 down to LRM-10, so I could take more ammunition and more single hit sinks, so that I could keep it cool and maintain a good firing rate, because this is important. And I've done a video on this build before, except there I think I may have had LRM-15 or something, and the double hit sinks, but this has no double hit sinks. I actually hold on a second. I killed Anders Kane using this build. Yes, I killed Anders Kane and salvaged his king crab using this mech. Yeah, it's one of my all-time favorite assault mechs and builds. This is again my early in campaign no double hit sinks budget build. So let's go ahead and take this mission. Once again, I'm gonna go there by myself, no lancemates, once again heavily undertonnaged. I don't really need any lancemates in these missions. Alright, so let's go ahead and take it.
The capital of Tikograd has surrendered. Strategic Director Pavel Ridzik has fled the system, and the primary earthworks manufacturing facilities in Tikograd have fallen under our control. But the fight is not over. Davian intelligence has tracked the remaining Liao defenders to a hidden earthworks mech assembly plant and storage facility close to our forward operating base. Our mission is to finish the fight. Eliminate all Liao defenders and secure the earthworks production site. Kestrel Lancers, advance.
Commander, the entire 2nd Crucis is on deck for this mission. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Support our allies and clear the field. There is no telling what we'll encounter once we reach the targeted facility.
Okay, Rayana, don't panic so much. She always sounds worried. As she should be, I guess. Indeed, in some of the missions you never know what you will encounter, so that's okay.
Acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I love this Atlas. This is one of the few mechs which I would absolutely take on any mission, any kind of mission. I can even do an infiltration mission with this Atlas, no problem. Hey, I've done an infiltration mission on with Annihilator.
With Liao defenders screening the base. We're engaging now. We've made it to the outer perimeter, encountering large amounts of static defenses.
I've identified the turret's control center, marking it on the HUD now. If there is anyone with jump capabilities, we may be able to silence those turrets all at once.
It's that generator, I think, that you need to destroy. I think you can destroy this without jump jets. I think you can just, you know, use alarms or something. I don't quite remember, but jump jets aren't necessary in this mission. I just need to get a good lock on it.
All units, hostile mech inbound.
Here is another Atlas. Which variant is this? Ah, AS7-D, just like me.
Reporting heavy damage.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target acquired. New target Blackjack.
Let's deal with the mechs first. Yes.
Target acquired.
It's a little bit too far for SRMs.
Marshal Davian, we have neutralized the turrets. Your forces are free to approach.
Oops, got too hasty. Again, I don't have any double hit sinks in here, that's why. So I have to be a little bit more careful with the hit management.
Marshal Davian, we have breached the facility's perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility.
Commander Mason, you will secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible. A working mech production facility is much too valuable to destroy. All remaining Lancers, fan out and secure the exterior of this facility. Make sure no Liao forces escape.
Yeah, I have to be super careful around here, not to damage anything.
New target fire started.
Of course, these assholes are going to be shooting like crazy. Yeah, there is nothing I can do about it.
Target acquired.
Except that eliminating them quickly. Let's walk around here very carefully. So these are the cataphracts.
Blimey, those are cataphracts. One of the first new battle mechs designs in centuries.
Yes, between the Raven and the Cataphract, House Liao has been the only great house other than House Steiner to produce brand new mech designs since the start of the Succession Wars. Even with it being mostly cobbled together by recycling components from other mechs, it's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the damage to this facility.
Look at these idiots. Look at these idiots. They cannot even walk carefully.
Main target trebuchet.
So trebuchet is over there, I think. And then there is a spider somewhere around here. Yeah.
Spider.
I can shoot at him. Okay, he's finally gone. So we need to walk that way around here. There is that trebuchet, which we need to take care of sooner than later. Where did he go? Ah, there he is.
Enemy units are in range. Fire on all available targets.
Yeah, there's another fellow Atlas A7-D. Warhammer 60. And it's another Devion variant. It's a good variant actually, I like that one too.
Federated Search Forces. You're trespassing on Earthworks Limited private property. Withdraw from this facility immediately or face the consequences.
I am Marshal Jackson Davian of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm will come to you or your people.
Destroyed.
I am afraid both you and I know that this is not possible, Marshal. If you will not withdraw, then it is my duty to make sure that this facility becomes your tomb.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. They will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands. Commander, our mission is to capture this complex in functional condition. Check your fire in these tight quarters and eliminate any enemies you encounter ASAP.
69% of the factory left. They will fix it. Yeah, this you see these guys, they cannot even walk properly.
Executing mercenary mech.
Come on. Ah, he's smart. He's smart. Ah.
Target destroyed.
Come on, let me out. What a... Jeez. Okay, Stop crushing and smashing things around here. Damn.
Line seems to have automated mech repair bays handy. Make use of them while you can, Commander. No telling what we will face deeper into this facility.
Ah, okay. You know what? Why the hell not? Let's do it. My center torso armor is kinda low, so...
System offline.
Why not? This is a mech factory after all, so why not taking advantage of it?
New target, Locust. Target acquired.
Also mechs inbound. Prepare to engage.
Target destroyed. New target, Raven.
Raven, maybe should I salvage him?
Enemy mech compromised.
Target destroyed. Target
Probably
acquired.
not gonna be able to salvage him. Damaged too much.
Target destroyed.
You're all that is left. Kill these veterans.
I'm reading multiple mech reactor activations in your vicinity, Commander. Watch yourself.
Looks like I'm gonna be on my own here. Those friendlies have left the battle. Alright. We'll handle it.
New target, Cataphract.
He's got PPC. Which variant is that? 0-X.
But you will not live to see it.
Oops.
Against the entire inner sphere. And you paid us as the villains. What did the people of the Confederation ever do to deserve this? Long live Chancellor Liao! Long live the Capellan State! Marshal Davion, my security forces have been depleted. On behalf of Earthworks Limited, I formally surrender myself and all my staff into your custody. All Earthworks forces, I order you to stand down. Your lives are not worth this fight.
On behalf of the Federated Suns, I accept your surrender. All Crucis Lancer forces, stand down. Mission accomplished. Tikonov is ours.
Yeah, the payout is ridiculous, only like 2.7 millions. Okay, I will take this stuff. This is a good stuff. What else here to take? This blackjack. It's okay. I mean, depending on how you can configure it, you can make it actually. You can make a good close range mech out of it with. Yeah. So not enough points. Let's. I guess I don't know. I take jump jets. I have a lot of them already. Let's make 100 of this one total. The rest I'm gonna be selling. So let's take some ammo. And I don't need any single hit things. I have a lot of them. Not else. Yeah, we'll just sell this stuff. Alright, 16 mech kills. Pretty good number, actually. Alright, so and we get this one as the price. I already have one of this, actually. I salvaged it. ERPPC, but it's not tier level 5, unfortunately. It's just all this tier level 3. I'm gonna sell. Okay, mission accomplished, Lancers. Tikonov is officially ours. Crucis Lancers Command has accepted the surrender of Tikograd and the major population centers around the planet. While pockets of resistance still exist, they currently do not possess the numbers of the coordination to be considered a major threat. The 8th Crucis will be indefinitely posted on assignment here to administer the transfer of power to the Federated Suns. From there, they will be tasked with tracking down the remaining resistance fighters and securing a permanent hold on the entire Tikonov system. As for the rest of the Crucis Lancers, all Mech warriors and combat personnel have been granted a month worth of leave for R&R. All command and technician personnel will remain focused on repairs and refitting our month worth of leave for R&R. For our equipment for our next assignment. In a month's time, Crucis Lancers will be breaking apart into individual regiments for the next phase of Operation RAT. Commander, while the enlisted personnel are on leave, I will need you to prepare your company for our next target. Be sure to use this month ritual, any battlefield salvage, upgrade weapons, and prepare your forces in anticipation for our next fight. With the Crucis Lancers dividing up to invade multiple targets, prepare your forces to shoulder heavier direct combat operations. But don't neglect speed and utility as well. Need to remain flexible and may have need for high mobility operations depending on what is thrown at us. One final item: the liberation of earthworks, mechs factories in Tikograd and Kazan have yielded a large surplus of near-complete mechs. Our techs were able to complete the construction of a number of cataphracts that were on the verge of being operational when we conquered the facilities. These mechs will be distributed to all Crucis Lancers battalions to replenish our forces lost in the campaign. Commander, your unit will be gifted a fresh cataphract as a combat bonus for the liberation of the Kazan facility. You are free to use it as you see fit. Once we ship out, we will brief the battalion on our next objective. For now, get some rest while you can. Be sure to collect any company provisions from market while we are all still together, and take this opportunity to perform any repairs and refits to your mechs and equipment before we deploy to our next assignment. Alright, and now we get to depart somewhere. Let's set this to repairs. Again, just a, armor repair. This one is ready. Let's put this into the cold storage, so are this. This, I already have one of these. Let's first of all, let's paint it to my custom dark camo. And then let's see how I configure this one. Yeah, this is heavily under armored. Let's load one of my saved loadouts. I think it's, yeah. So now it's the armor is all maxed out. So this is how I configure it. Actually, I think I should probably try it. I'm not sure how it's gonna do in terms of heat, but as you can see, in order to max out all the armor, I had to fill it up with 4 small lasers, 1 PPC-X and then 1 AC-10. It's basically a close range build which I made out of it. 36 days, whatever, yeah. Okay, well, you know what? This is probably enough for this video. Yeah, let's save the departure to the next one. Where do we depart? Yeah, let's another blah blah blah. Yeah, let's definitely save it for the next video. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope it was useful or helpful in some way, whatever. Thanks again, and until the next one, have a nice day.